Hi, I'm Jim Dutton, a NASA astronaut and a graduate of Sheldon High School in Eugene, Oregon. I can't tell you that I definitely knew back in high school that I'd be an astronaut someday, but I can tell you that it would not have been possible without solid skills in science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you're a student, take it from me. Education is the ticket to an incredible future. What you learn today can help you reach for the stars tomorrow.
Good morning, Discovery, and a special good morning to Jim.
And I'd just like to say hello to my beautiful wife, Erin, and to my boys, JP, Will, Joe, and the team. Brian, it's just a great day to be on space, and we're looking forward to joining up with the International Space Station today.
This is Mission Control Houston. You are listening as Jim Dutton, who is the pilot for the Discovery crew, as he was saying good morning to his family. The morning wake-up song was played for Dutton. It was I Will Rise by Chris Tomlin. Mission Control Houston. This view is coming from cameras on the exterior of the International Space Station. Looking at a light that should be Space Shuttle Discovery in the distance. Now about 42 miles behind the International Space Station.
Discovery
It's currently closing.
Good config for the burn.
Copy, good config for the burn. CJ, we've got a tally ho on station.
Roger.
As I was saying, the shuttle's currently about 42 miles behind the International Space Station and catching up at a rate of about 21 miles per hour. And as you heard there, the Space Shuttle crew can also see the station from their windows on the shuttle's flight deck. They're getting ready to perform the last in a series of correction burns. The NC4 burn, that's NC burns have been taking place over the course of the shuttle's first 3 days in orbit, and this last one is going to last 13 seconds, firing both orbital maneuvering system engines for an increase in the shuttle speed by 21 feet per second. That's about 14 miles per hour. That NC4 correction burn has begun. Again, it lasts 13 seconds.
Good burn, Discovery.
And as Capcom Sturco there indicated, the burn went as planned. The next burn of Discovery's engines is going to be the terminal initiation burn. That's going to take place when the shuttle gets to about 50,000 feet away from the International Space Station. That should be around 12:06 a.m. Central Time. And that one's going to finish closing in the distance between the two vehicles. Discovery's crew is getting ready to, or has actually turned on already, the star trackers that are going to be used today, used during every rendezvous and docking to provide range and range rate information. That's how far away the station is from the shuttle and how far or how quickly the shuttle is catching up to the station.
Houston Discovery, we're ready to auto the angles.
We concur, Discovery.
Star trackers are located on either side of the shuttle's nose and actually are used to lock onto the bright light of the International Space Station as though it were a star and allow that to help guide the shuttle into rendezvous and docking. That'll take the place provide information that normally is also supplemented by the KU band antenna radar. However, with the KU band not working in communication mode, they do not expect it to work today as a radar either. The crew actually performed a self-test of the KU antenna in radar mode earlier today and were not able to get it working. They're still planning to go ahead and turn it on just to see if it does lock on to the International Space Station. However, they don't expect that to be the case. View here of the orbiter docking ring extended in the shuttle's cargo bay. This will be what helps connect the hatch of Discovery to the hatch on the Harmony node of the International Space Station. It's coming down via sequential still video, which gives us a photo refreshed every few seconds of video that's being taken from the cameras on Discovery. And here we're looking out the hatch at the centerline camera that will be used by the commander and pilot to guide the shuttle into docking on that Harmony node. Space Shuttle Discovery now about 40,000 feet away from the International Space Station, or 7.5 miles. And now, just about a mile away from the International Space Station, you can see Discovery's becoming much clearer to the cameras on the exterior of the station. These cameras being controlled by the communications and tracking officer here.
Good burn, Discovery. Discovery Houston on the big loop. Looks like we saw a good MC3 burn. Discovery Houston on the big loop. You are go for the RPM. Go to proceed inside 600 feet.
Discovery is go for the RPM, go to proceed inside 600.
Space Shuttle Discovery is getting into place to begin the rendezvous pitch maneuver, and as they do so, mission specialist or flight engineer TJ Creamer and station commander Oleg Kotov are going to be getting ready to take photos of that backflip beneath the station.
Station Discovery initiating RPM in 3, 2, 1, mark. Station Discovery, start photos. Station Discovery. End photos.
Discovery Station, we got the great RPM shot. You guys looking beautiful.
As are you guys, Suichi. Thanks. Houston and station, capture confirmed.
Houston copies.
Discovery copies, Friedrich. Glad you're here, Tex.
Discovery station free drift confirmed.
Discovery arriving.
As you can tell, Space Shuttle Discovery has officially arrived at the International Space Station for the docked portion of the STS-131 mission. Docking.
Discovery Houston on a big loop. Station free drift confirmed.
And Houston, Discovery copies.
Docking occurred at 2:44 a.m. Central Time. One day, 21 hours and 22 minutes into the STS-131 mission, while the shuttle and station were 215 miles above the Caribbean Sea. With that 2:44 a.m. Central Time docking, Discovery is delivering 2 items in its cargo bay to the International Space Station. The smaller of the 2 is a new ammonia tank assembly that'll be installed via a series of 3 spacewalks on the right side of the station's truss segment, where it will provide ammonia to the station's radiators for cooling. The second item is a temporary module that will act basically as a moving van for the station, allowing the shuttle to carry 6 tons of supplies and science equipment up to the station, and another 3.5 tons of used supplies and equipment back to the Earth. That module, the Leonardo Multipurpose Logistics Module, is going to be attached to the station's Harmony node so that the combined shuttle and station crews can unload the supplies that it contains. Getting a good view here of the windows on the flight deck from cameras on the exterior of the International Space Station.
Houston, Discovery, do you have a go on step 6?
Stand by, Dottie. We'll have that for you in just a few seconds. While I've got you, if you could write down these times from 21:36 to 22:05, we're going to have Radicom or blockage on the shuttle side, so you'll need to come over to the big loop to talk to me.
Copy from 21:36 to 22:05.
That's a good copy. And Max is almost there. Give us just a few more seconds.
Roger that.
Discovery Houston, Air to Ground 2, you are go for step 6, Dottie.
Copy, go.
Flight engineers TJ Creamer and Tracy Caldwell Dyson here working inside the pressurized mating adapter, the extension of the Harmony node that allows it to connect to Space Shuttle Discovery, working to get their side of all the hatches opened and everything ready for them to greet the Space Shuttle Discovery crew. Dyson just arrived at the space station on Sunday, along with flight engineers Alexander Skvortsov and Mikhail Kordienko. Since she is at the station for the STS-131 mission, and with the 3 female members of the Space Shuttle Discovery crew, this marks the first time that 4 female astronauts have been together in space at the same time. Space Shuttle Discovery's crew coming through the hatch at 4:11 a.m. Central Time. while the shuttle and station are traveling 217 miles above the Pacific Ocean, heading towards the coast of Central America. Pilot Jim Dutton just passing through the view there, followed by Mission Specialist Rick Mastracchio and Mission Specialist Clay Anderson coming through the hatch now. Also looking here at Commander Oleg Kotov welcoming the Space Shuttle Discovery crew. And on that crew is, of course, Mission Specialist Clay Anderson, who was part of Kotov's, part of the Expedition 15 crew with Kotov. So this is also the first time that they've been reunited on the International Space Station since October of 2007. Commander Alan Poindexter flying by there, followed by Stephanie Wilson, Mission Specialist, and Mission Specialist Rick Mastracchio, then Clay Anderson and Pilot Jim Dutton. And following them all is a flight engineer on the Expedition 23 crew, Soichi Noguchi. Commander Oleg Kotov is leading the crew through a safety briefing, showing them all the different things they need to know about the International Space Station, as they're going to be here for about 9 days of dual docked operations, or docked operations rather.
This is Mission Control Houston. The robotics officer here inside Mission Control is confirming that the station's robotic arm has a successful grapple of the orbiter boom sensor system. The next step will be to lift it up out of Discovery's payload bay and begin the handoff process. You're looking at a head-on view of the OBSS there inside Discovery's payload bay. If you look toward the left part of your screen, you can see the station's arm grappled to it. On the left side is the very edge of the multi-purpose logistics module. The station's arm will be used to hand off this OBSS to the shuttle's arm. And again, this is to basically just get it out of the way for all of these operations that will be involved tomorrow during the removal of the MPLM from Discovery's payload bay and the installation of that onto the station's structure itself. We'll continue to show you this graphical representation from here inside the Mission Control Center. of these orbiter boom sensor system handoff activities that the crew is currently performing. I'll direct your attention to the lower right-hand portion of your screen, the big square there where you can see the OBSS as it's being turned around, getting ready to be handed off to the shuttle's robotic arm that is currently draped over the left side, the port side of the shuttle. That arm will be used to grapple on to the left side of the OBSS, and the handoff will be complete once the station's robotic arm lets go of it. STS-131 pilot Jim Dutton and mission specialist Dottie Metcalf-Lindenberger on Discovery's flight deck. They are moving around the shuttle's robotic arm with the orbiter boom sensor system attached to it. Down at the lower left-hand portion of your screen, you can also see another member of the robotic family. This is Dexter, the special purpose dexterous manipulator. It, along with the other two main robotic arms, were built by the Canadian Space Agency and have served very integral roles in the assembly and maintenance of the International Space Station itself. While all of this robotic activity is taking place, we're getting our first views inside the Quest airlock as Rick Mastracchio and Clay Anderson, the two spacewalkers for this STS-131 mission, already busy inside the Quest airlock. They're checking out their suits and the backpacks that go on the back of them.
Discovery on Air Ground 2.
Go ahead, Discovery, Air Ground 2.
Hey, Aki, just wanted to know if you guys had anything else for us tonight. We were getting ready to finish up the pre-sleep and shut down here.
Hey, Dex, nothing from the ground except for the standard pre-sleep checklist items. You guys did an awesome job rendezvousing and getting ready for tomorrow. And it was a pleasure from the Orbit 2 team to work with you guys.
Well, thanks, Aki. It was a great day for rendezvous and just beautiful to be here on station. And we couldn't be happier with the way everything worked out. Hopefully you guys will get the data you need to let the teams do all the hard work they need to on the ground to look at the inspection data. And we appreciate all the help you guys and the Orbit 1 team gave us today. It was just great, very productive day. Mash has got some photo TV cards to install. He said he's going to use KFX, the wing leading edge machine, and also RPOP2. I know the KU is going to be tight tonight, but if you get a chance to get those down, that'd be great. And if not, let us know, and we'll leave them in there tomorrow as well.
Copy, Dex. Thanks for the words. And the OCA folks are doing their great job trying to get all the data down. So we'll work on those picture cards as well.
Okay, I understand with their low priority, and we've got plenty of cards on board, so no rush at all on getting those down.
And Dex, we'll give you a status on that tomorrow morning.
Okay, great, Aki. Thanks. You guys have a great evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy the view out of the cupola.
It is magnificent.
I bet it is.